Hi and hello everybody, and you're here cooking with Howie, and today we're doing our second episode, which will be chicken wings, as we're doing that for the Super Bowl party. And you gotta have chicken wings with the Super Bowl. So let's get excited and let's get right into it. Okay, so we got the barbecue sauce here, the buffalo sauce going, sorry, for the buffalo wings, and we got the butter just kind of melting down there. It's almost finished. And we're going to go over and see here. We're going to use, this is Lee Kum Kee pork barbecue sauce. And this makes really good, just authentic tasting Chinese food like the takeout. And we're going to add some hot oil sauce also, some Asian hot oil sauce. And I can see the crowd is going wild. So now we're back, and we're going to go ahead and into a bag of chicken wings here. We're going to start letting our marinade get going here, and we're going to put, looks like about 3/4 of this jar into our bag. Then we'll see if we need any more. And we'll just rinse off the spoon quickly here, because we need to mix up the hot oil, because all of this goodness and heat and the peppers and flavoring goes down to the bottom. So we want to mix that up. And I'm going to add, about two teaspoons of that, and I just made a mess. Isn't that great? Yay! All right. So now we'll go ahead and clean this mess up, and we'll Ziploc this, and then we'll squish it around, and we'll see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and give it a squish. And we're squishing it up, and it's going to be plenty of sauce. That's great. So we're just going to mix it all around real good here. I'm going to grab a towel. Okay, so we mixed a batch up of we're mixing a batch up of the breading for the buffalo wings, and this I found to be a product that's very, very good and very tasty, so I'm using that, and I'm following the directions very carefully by adding an extra tablespoon of the batter mix to the 1/2 cup of water. Well, why am I doing that? Because I did it already once. I tried it out, and I felt that the batter was maybe just a little thin, and it was needing a little bit of thicker, and that's the oven saying it's ready. It just needing to be a little bit thicker, and so that's what I wanted. And I have my kitty here trying to steal the scene, so I think you get down now. Hey, go on, go. So, anyways, she wants to be a YouTube actress also. So, anyways. All right, so we got that mixed up and blended nice. And what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna put some chicken wings in here and get them soaked into the batter. Nice. This. A couple more. And there we go. I've got my oven turned on to 375 degrees. Excuse me. 375 degrees. And we're going to use the rest of this chicken fry batter now. And we're going to put it onto our plate. Like this. Then we're going to get our oil going. We need to get our oil heated up to about 375. And unfortunately, my candy thermometer kind of went bad after a few years, and well, I don't have it here today. So we're going to have to just eyeball the temperature. So what we want to do is just make sure the oil gets hot. When we splash a little bit of water in it, it'll splatter a little bit, and we'll know that's pretty good. Okay, so we've had our batter and our chicken sitting here for about 15 minutes while we were waiting for the oil to warm up. And it's pretty much ready to go right now. So we're going to go ahead and get on to the next step. I'm going to move the camera here. Which is to take the chicken, put it in our flour here and make a mess, because it's always good to make a mess. So I forgot to squish it around in the batter. So I'm going to squish it around in the batter, because you got to do that. You have to. It's mandatory. And I didn't do it for that piece, but that's okay. Now we're going to take it again. We're going to just dredge it through, as they say. And we'll just keep doing it. Oh, this is no good. That piece is no good. They already came chopped, and supposed to be, the wings came chopped already for me, and they're supposed to be second and third pieces. Or first and second pieces. I don't know. Anyways, that was just one of those little pieces that you would normally chop off and not use from the very end of the wing, and there's really nothing you can do with that. If you really wanted to, I suppose you could save it out and put it in to like some boiling water and make chicken broth if you saved up enough of them. Okay, so now we get to go ahead and put these in to our oil and get them going. Looking good. Get my hands off. Get on it. And let's give these a little stir, because they're going to want to stick to each other. Be very careful with our oil. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. So we need to get them in there for about 5 minutes or so, maybe more. Let them brown, and then I'll do the remaining. And then they're going to go into the oven. So let's take a look. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to put them over here in a glass baking dish with foil lining. The only reason for the foil lining is it makes it a lot easier to clean up when you're done. And I like easier to clean up. Whenever something's easier to clean up, I'm a happy guy. I didn't want to put this away yet. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Here we are. So now we're going to do the same thing for the next batch. We'll get them in here. And you'll notice that once you cook a batch of something in the oil, it also picks up some seasoning flavors and kind of adds to what you're making. Also, what happens is things will brown faster. So the first time you put something in, like those batch of wings there, they didn't brown all that much. The browning now is they're kind of sitting there. They're actually getting browner. But you'll notice that the next time that you cook with something in the oil, the same oil, it will brown faster. So same thing happens with your French fries. Just something to think about. And we'll put them into the fryer. Okay, so we are done with the frying process. I'm going to turn the oven off. And one of the other things I wanted to mention was I never left the room with the oil hot and anything cooking on top of the stove. You don't want to do that. And then as soon as you're done cooking on the hot oil, you want to move your hot oil off of the burner and get it to a safe place where it won't get too hot and too smoky, or you want to check and make sure your oven's off. You don't want to leave your oven on. I'm going to go ahead and use these, just kind of stir this around a little bit. This is the sauce with the butter that we made and the Worcestershire sauce. We're just going to drizzle this all on carefully around on our wings. And we're going to coat them up with this hot sauce. And boy, can I smell that hot sauce. Woo! Clearing out my sinuses. It's good. Especially in the wintertime when people like me have sinus problems. Definitely helps. Anyway, I don't know if that's medicinal or not, but I don't think so. Anyways, but good food is always, so yes, Miss Katie, good food is always medicinal, right? And then we're going to go ahead and put them in a 375 degree oven, probably about 20 minutes, and that will finish cooking the chicken all the way through. All right, so now we have our smokeless indoor barbecue grill. I love this. I love this barbecue grill that I got. It has like a pan of water underneath, and it's got a fan to kind of pull any kind of smoke that might start happening down to the bottom of the pan. And I already had it preheated. And we're gonna go ahead and stick our wings right on there. This one we're gonna cook them pretty much all the way through, and we're gonna get a nice char on the outside. Hence, they call the sauce char siu. Isn't that convenient? So, put them all on here, as many as we could fit. These are pretty big sized wings. I'm really happy. They're gonna be pretty good and pretty meaty, and we're gonna enjoy the heck out of these guys. So that's about all I can fit on there right now, and they're gonna have to sit for a little while, and we'll just give them about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll flip them over and give them another 10 minutes, and we'll see what they look like. All right, be right back. Alrighty, so we've gone a little while here, and we're turning these wings over and see what they're looking like, and we're getting a nice caramelization there on a lot of them. Looking good. That's looking wonderful. And good. This one needs more time. That one didn't get any color. Alright, that's alright. And what I'm going to do though is I'm going to put the lid on here, which is going to help hold the heat inside and cook the chicken wings a little bit faster and give them a little more of a char, because that pan underneath will be able to get hotter. So we're going to go ahead and they continue to go, and we will put those into the oven also for about maybe 10-15 minutes also at 375. We just want to make sure the chicken does get all the way cooked through the bone. We don't want to have raw yucky chicken, so we want to make sure they cook all the way through. Chicken wings have quite a good bit of fat on the skin, and so they don't tend to dry out. They tend to stay fairly moist, and of course with the sauce on them, then that helps too. So I'm pretty happy with the way these are looking. So we're going to go ahead and take them out, take them off the grill here. We're going to put them into another glass baking dish with some more aluminum foil lining. Again, keep our cleanup easy. Easy cleanup is the best. And then I got just 2 more to put on, but we'll get to that later. What we're going to do now is, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and put them on anyway. We'll get them on here. Get them on there. And I'll just finish them up in the oven myself later. You all don't need to stick around for that. And on there, we got some leftover sauce in our bag here. So we'll just go ahead and make sure we use it all, because waste not and whatnot and whatnot. And squeeze this all out of here. There we go. Get all that good yummy sauce in there. And so we got that ready to go. They're all covered up and covered up with sauce and ready to go in the oven. Okay, well, we have finished taking them out of the oven. I've put them on a plate. I'll show you what they look like. And trust me, these are delicious. And I know you're going to like them too. So I hope you try it. I hope you enjoy it and have a good time. Always have a good time.